Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all. Nay, just eat the popcorn. They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That dimmed, elusive Abbe Baruel. History of Jacobinism by the Abbe Baruel. And this was published, says at the bottom, in 1798. This particular edition is the 1995 edition, and I'll try and remember to put a link in the description. There was the coalition of a triple sect, a triple conspiracy in which, long before the French Revolution, the overthrow of the altar, the ruin of the throne, and the dissolution of all civil society had been debated and resolved on. The first object, many years before the French Revolution, men who styled themselves philosophers conspired against the God of the Gospel, against Christianity without distinction of worship. The grand object of this conspiracy was to overturn every altar where Christ was adored. It was the conspiracy of the sophisters of impiety. Second, this school of impiety soon formed the sophisters of rebellion. These latter, combining their conspiracy against kings with that of the sophisters of impiety, coalesce with that ancient sect whose tenets constituted the whole secret of the occult lodges of Freemasonry, which long since, imposing on the credulity of its most distinguished adepts, only initiated the chosen of the elect into the secret of their unrelenting hatred for Christ and kings. Third, from the sophisters of impiety and rebellion arose the sophisters of impiety and anarchy. These latter conspired not only against Christianity and against kings, but against every government, against all civil society, even against all property. This third sect, known by the name of Illuminates, coalesced with the sophisters conspiring against Christ, and with the sophisters who, with the occult Masons, conspired against both Christ and kings. The principal actors of the conspiracy were Voltaire, d'Alembert, and Frederic II, King of Prussia. And to these fourth, Abbe Baruel adds the name of Diderot. There they are: Voltaire, d'Alembert, Frederic II, and Diderot. Mary Frances Arouet. See, that's Voltaire. He was born in 1694, and his parents named him Mary. And from this began Voltaire's rage against authority, that his parents, the first authority figures, had named him Mary, and he took it from there and resented and raged against Christianity in Christ and kings and whatnot. He changed his name to Voltaire, but still there was that primal rage that the first authority figures, his parents, had named him Mary. In his character of chief, Voltaire gave secret instructions in a code word, or code language. Confound the wretch. And when he says the wretch, he means Christianity and Jesus. Confound the wretch to the utmost of your power. Speak your mind boldly, but when you strike, conceal your hand. No precept is oftener repeated by Voltaire than this. Strike, but conceal the hand. And if by indiscretion there was any kind of a discovery, they would just deny. But the first means of the conspirators was the Encyclopedia. To crush the wretch in the sense of Voltaire, or to attain the destruction of the altars of God, nothing less could suffice than the total subjection of the public opinion and the annihilation of the faith of all Christian nations. But they couldn't do it by force because they weren't powerful enough. So they had resort to sophistry. And they wanted to slowly change the encyclopedia by degrees. If mankind grow enlightened, it is because we have used the caution to enlighten them by degrees. Convinced of the necessity of this gradation, D'Alembert bethought himself of the encyclopedia as the grand means of philosophizing mankind and of crushing the wretch. The encyclopedia was first ushered into the world as the aggregate, the complete treasury of art and science, and this great work was to comprehend the very minutiae of everything. Such were the mighty promises, but these were never intended to be fulfilled, while on the other side they had their secret object, which they were determined to accomplish. This was to convert the encyclopedia into a vast emporium of all the sophisms, errors, or calumnies which had ever been invented against religion, from the first schools of impiety to the day of their enterprise. But these were to be so artfully concealed that the reader should insensibly imbibe the poison without the least suspicion. Encyclopedian writers, according to Diderot, all of that detestable crew who, though perfectly ignorant, valued themselves on knowing everything, who, seeking to distinguish themselves by that vexatious universality to which they pretended, fell upon everything, jumbled and spoiled all, and converted this pretended digest of science, the encyclopedia, into a gulf, or rather a sort of rag basket, where they promiscuously threw everything half-examined, ill-digested, good, bad, and indifferent, but always incoherent. All these follies of the rag dealers contributed to the bulk and accelerated the appearance of the volumes of the Encyclopedia, the chiefs carefully inserting in each volume what could promote the grand object. Being at length terminated, all the trumpets sounded, and the journals of the party teemed with the praises of this literary achievement. The learned themselves were duped. Everyone would have an encyclopedia. Numerous were the editions of all sizes and prices, but in every successive one, under the pretense of correction, greater boldness was assumed.
That's only the name. They seek him here. They seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in... that dimmed illusion?